Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James, and today we're going to be watching Avatar The Last Airbender, Season 1, Episode 3. So, we kicked off the season, had a kind of doubleheader cosplay guest reactions. That was a lot of fun. A, let me know if you want me to do more of those kind of guest reactions throughout the season. B, it was kind of a big episode. So, I do know a little bit about the plot. I'm not super surprised yet. I know a little bit about the movie. I've just heard things, especially about kind of the season 1 general plot. So I feel like actually after those first 2 episodes, we're just starting to get into that, where it's like, okay, we got our crew, we got Sokka, we have Aang, we're all together, and Katara, and we're all going towards the South Pole because Katara wants to learn waterbending. So that's kind of set off. We got Zuko and Uncle Iroh, who I can already tell are probably going to be my favorite characters. Honestly, I'm a firebender probably at heart. Actually, if there's an online test, let me know. We'll do a video and take it. But I don't know. I like the firebenders. I like the Japanese culture that they're very reminiscent of. The powers are obviously super cool. So we had a really cool conflict last episode with Zuko and Aang. I really liked that. I liked how Aang wasn't all powerful, crazy character. Obviously, he had his avatar powers that activated, but he himself wasn't crazy. And it was kind of just Zuko failing, kind of being incompetent, as opposed to Aang defeating him. And I liked that. So I really want to see where these characters go from there. And I kind of want to see how we do on this adventure. This is our first real episode by ourselves on an adventure. Like I said, I tried watching this show a little while back, so I've seen a few of these kind of first episodes, and I may be remembering, but I am determined to sit down and watch the whole thing through as an arc. A lot of people say that it gets a lot better after kind of the first few episodes. So I'm very excited. As always, thank you for joining us here. Thank you for watching. There's going to be a full-length reaction up on our Patreon, as well as next week's reaction. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, we do Avatar episodes every Friday. And yeah, thank you for joining us here. Thank you for watching. Let's just get into Avatar Season 1, Episode 3.
Water. Earth. Fire.
Not gonna lie, I accidentally saw the Japanese opening version of that, and it's so anime and so epic. That opening is regularly epic, and then with the Japanese, I was like, oh. Chapter 3, The Southern Air Temple. Okay, that's a super cool title card right there, by the way. Something Elliot was pointing out last episode to me is that she was saying that the color schemes of the scenes match the elements that we're dealing with. So it's super yellow right now, and I'm assuming that this has to do with the air temple.
Oh, that's why I'm so excited. It's just that a lot can change in all that time.
Yeah, dude, so much can change in all that time.
Sleep now, temple later.
Sokka is my favorite, okay? Always gonna be my favorite.
Ah! Get it off! Get it off! Ah!
Oh!
Great, you're awake. Let's go.
Well, you told him there was a prickle snake in his sleeping bag.
You mean the Avatar?
Don't mention his name on these docks. Once word gets out that he's alive, every fire...
Zuko, you are so serious.
Of what, Prince Zuko?
Captain General.
It's Commander now. And General Iroh. Great hero.
Oh, who's this guy?
That's quite a bit of damage.
Yes, you wouldn't believe what happened. Uncle!
Yeah, what happened? Did we...
It was incredible. What?
There was a hurricane.
Right into an Earth Kingdom ship.
Really? You must regale me with all the thrilling details. We would be honored to join you. Do you have any ginseng? It's my favorite.
Yeah, Zuko doesn't have the tact that he should. Even if he wanted to be really selfish and evil, which I'm kind of rooting for him to be that, he's got to be more smart about it. He rubs people always the wrong way.
Oh, that was food? I used it to start the campfire last night.
Wait, what?
No wonder the flames smelled so good.
That's what I was gonna say. Guys, we need food.
Before we get to the temple, I want to talk to you about the airbenders.
What about them?
Well,
Just because no one has seen an airbender doesn't mean the Fire Nation killed them all. They probably escaped.
I know it's hard to accept.
No, that actually there's a great chance that...
Yep, yep.
You know, I can't tell if it's childish optimism or denial.
There it is. Southern Air
Okay,
Temple.
that was so cool though.
We're home.
We're home.
We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home. We're home.
I just love the literal difference between the Fire Nation camp and this beautiful air temple.
So, how's your search for the Avatar going?
Uncle Iroh, you're amazing.
Along with the rest of the Airbenders. Unless you found some evidence
Don't,
of the
dude, come on, get a
Avatar's
poker face, bro.
No.
Is it bad that I'm 1,000% rooting for Zuko in this show?
Come on, Uncle. We're going.
Commander Zhao, we interrogated the crew as you instructed. They confirmed Prince.
Oh, you guys got played.
How exactly was your ship damaged?
Oh no. See, that's what you get when you have a nation like the Fire Nation. It's like all this infighting.
What's wrong?
This place used to be full of monks and lemurs and bison. Now there's just a bunch of weeds. I can't believe how much
That's an
things have
awesome
changed.
shot.
So, this airball game, how do you play?
Whoa, dude. This is like Quidditch 2.0. And the animation. Okay, but he doesn't have airbending powers. Uh-oh.
Check this out. We should tell him.
Aang, there's something you need to see.
Okay. What is it?
No.
But enough practicing. We have a whole temple to see.
No, but...
You know, you can't protect him forever. Katara, firebenders were here. You can't pretend they weren't.
I can't.
You have to tell him. No.
If he finds out that he'll be devastated.
Hey, guys. I want you to meet somebody.
Who's that?
Monkey Atso.
Oh, that was cool.
The GUI Center.
My ancient
This whole Avatar thing. Maybe the monks made a mistake.
We must act on what is.
That's so beautiful. With the lighting and everything. I like how they literally blew out the animation so it feels like there's sunlight.
You will meet someone who will guide you on your journey.
Who is it?
Reveal himself to you. Now, are you?
That is kind of always how it goes. Dude, those cakes look so good. Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
The Air Temple Sanctuary. There's someone I'm ready to meet.
Oh.
But Aang, no one could have survived in there for 100 years.
It's not impossible.
No, it's got to be something else. It's got to be like the spirit of the other avatars or something like that. Whoa. Oh, that's so cool. Getting that 3D animation in there. That's so... It reminds me of like Lord of the Rings or something. Like one of the super complicated locks.
So 12-year-old boy bested you and your firebenders. You're more pathetic than I thought.
I underestimated him once, but it will not happen again.
It's not his fault his soldiers stink, too.
Commander Zhao, I've been hunting the Avatar for 2 years and I...
Capturing the Avatar is too important to leave in a teenager's hands.
Dude, this guy's just trying to steal your glory. They sent you to get the Avatar because they thought it was an impossible task, and now he's trying to steal that. I'm telling you, we gotta talk to the ghosts of Avatar's past.
Water, earth, and fire.
That's the Avatar cycle.
Of course. They're avatars.
Wow. There are so many.
I always forget that they literally live.
Lives?
Like, it's past life.
Who is that?
That's Avatar Roku. The Avatar before me.
You were a firebender? No wonder I didn't trust you when we first met.
Master Yoda? I told you, it's Yoda.
Dinner.
Wait, what?
First.
Big Sokka, that's so hardcore. Okay, that is cheating. Whoa. That was awesome animation. That was incredible. Oh my, this show, it's just like, oh, casual chase, and it's just this stunning perspective shift.
Don't underestimate me, Zhao. I will capture the Avatar before you.
Good. I hope you do.
Your own father doesn't even want you.
You're wrong. Once I deliver the Avatar to my father, he will
Why
welcome me
is
home
he
with honor.
banished?
Have the scar to prove it.
Oh, maybe you'd like one to match.
Is that a challenge?
Dude, yes.
At sunset.
Very well. Prince Zuko, have you forgotten what happened last time you dueled the master?
I will never forget.
Wait. Did he fight his father? That was awesome.
Firebenders? They were here?
And the Airbenders. What the heck? I feel like this is not good though. Who the heck is that? Whoa! Oh shoot! Ho 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 ho!
I'm gonna try and calm him down.
Well, do it before he blows us off the
Yeah, and he warned the entire world about his existence again. That's such a cool, like, coloring and everything. Okay, but Zuko's dead. There's no way. Oh, dang. That's sick. And the implications of fighting with firebending shirtless? Oh, shoot. He's up close, dude. He's up close. He doesn't have the range. Oh! Dang.
Do it! Your father raised a coward.
Next.
You lost, you sucker. Huh.
Do not taint your victory.
Yeah, you won, and you won honorably.
Did you really mean that, Uncle?
Of course. I told you ginseng tea is my favorite.
I love Uncle Iroh.
Katara and I aren't gonna let anything happen to you. Promise.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It wasn't your fault.
But you were right. And if Firebenders found this temple, I really am the last Airbender.
Dude, they're so, like, caring. It's so, like, pure, I want to say, even.
What are you gonna name it?
Momo!
Ah, it's so beautiful. That's so cool. I mean, you gotta love this show. That was so well done. The directing of that ending shot right there with Aang just looking soulfully at the air temple was really well done. He's powerful. He's really powerful. And that's such a fascinating arc because in personality he seems really childish, and not necessarily in a bad way, but very, like, you know, fun, thrill-based. And so then to see him have these potentially world-ending powers, like he just went into the Avatar state because he was angry, and it just warned the whole world that he exists. That is crazy. And so I do like this idea of almost this with great power comes great responsibility idea, where it's like, you do have this power, whether you like it or not. You're starting to get this feel for it, right? Where it's like, you are a kid, but you have this power, and it doesn't matter whether you're happy to have the power or not, because you have that power, and so you have to learn how to control it, and you have to learn how to control yourself, and you have to mature and be older, because that's what we need. And that's really, really interesting. On top of that, I really like Katara. Katara is so caring. And it's really like beautiful. Like her just being like, look, I lost my mom. And the way she like holds him at the end, I don't know why that really struck me, but it really did. Um, it's almost this like motherly take. And I feel like Aang needs that. I don't know how it was growing up with the monks, but I get the impression that even if he had his shenanigans with the master and different stuff like that, it wasn't that kind of same really loving interpersonal relations like you're getting with Katara. And so I really like that she cares that much for him. And Sokka, even though, you know, he pretends and he's kind of goofy, like he really cares for him too. And so that's cool to see that dynamic and see them grow closer together. And I like that, you know, I actually don't know whether there's going to be like I have a feeling there's going to be like an Aang Katara romance, but I like that you feel that age deficit, because I think that's really accurate with kids, where there's certain ages, even though it may be only a year, where it feels like it's like 10 years apart, because you mature so much quicker or slower. And so you do feel a little bit of that age difference between Katara and Aang. And I like that you do that. You do, even though they may only be a few years apart. I like that you feel that. That feels very real and accurate. And I think the show overall is doing a really good job of that. Same thing with Zuko, right? Like, I have a good sense of how their ages are. And so it's this kind of fascinating journey where you have all of these kids thrown into these kind of very real situations, and they're all sort of dealing with it in different ways. And I like that. I like seeing Zuko step up. That was awesome. I'm 100% rooting for Zuko, but I also kind of want him to be bad, if that's weird. I like him as a bad guy. He's a great bad guy, and I like his character, but I don't know if I want him to turn good. That's what I'm a little worried about, is that I kind of have a vibe that like he's a really well-loved character. So I'm hoping they don't make him like too good to please the fans, if you know what I mean. But I'm liking his arc so far. I like that he beat the general. That was really cool. That was really powerful, and I like that it shows the benefit of his determination, right? Because like, it can almost be comical how much he's like, no, we will get the airbender. It's like, okay, calm down. Like, I get it. You're gonna get the airbender. But I liked seeing, we see why, first of all, because it definitely is like busy work. Like, whatever happened with him and his father, it's busy work. He's been given busy work to find the airbender, who's been gone for how many thousand years, and yet he's determined to find him because he wants to please his father and he wants to get back at his graces. And I like seeing, you know, what arguably is a little bit of his greatest flaw is that he's really stubborn. You also see the benefit of that, right? Because any flaw like that, it's never inherently wrong. It's always that balance. It's very Japanese. It fits in the vibe of the show, right? And so I like seeing that it's like, look, no, this stubbornness, that determination is powerful, and that's how he's able to beat this guy. And so there are benefits to that, and that's cool. And I think that if he starts listening to Iroh a little more, he will learn how to hone that and really become a competent warrior and a competent leader. So I think that's really interesting. I don't know. I'm very interested in his character. His character is by far, I think, one of the most fascinating characters. But I really like seeing Katara and Aang and Sokka's relationships grow a little more as well. And yeah, we'll kind of see where the show goes. It was a big moment because it kind of let everybody know that the Airbender is back, which is really bad. I feel like it's going to turn into much more of a fugitive situation than it was before. And it may not just be Zuko now involved in this. It may be a lot of other bigger forces involved in this. I can only imagine that everybody in the world, not just the Fire Nation, has some sort of selfish motive for wanting to get the Airbender on their side, kidnap him, sell him, do something. So I think that's definitely just in a kind of a quick moment raised the entire stakes of the show. And yeah, thank you for joining me here. Thank you for watching. As always, the full-length reaction to this episode is going to be up on our Patreon, as well as next week's episode, if you guys want to go ahead and check that out and can't wait. That does really support us. It helps us keep doing what we're doing if you go check that out. But you don't have to. I totally understand it. You know, limited funds, different things like that. Really, thank you for joining us on YouTube. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around, like, and subscribe. We have tons of anime content on the channel. I know Avatar technically isn't an anime, but this is kind of our anime channel. I figured it was better here than on the main channel. So we have tons of other anime content. Tokyo Ghoul, Haiku, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, and way more to come. And we got Avatar episodes every Friday. So if you want to stick around, that would be awesome. And if you do, we will see you all in the next video.